Yo, what is going on, guys? And so today I want to talk about tips for DM outreach when it comes to booking sales calls. If you're a fitness coach or you're providing any type of service online, a coaching-based service, course service, and you're looking to book calls using DM outreach, I want to have a quick little tip that you guys can use to help you guys book more calls. Now, I did a mastermind event this weekend with Kendall Strample, and we had a group of people in which we broke off into different groups. We identified challenges, we identified pain points, and we solved those pain points by answering those questions. Now, one of the questions that one of the girls had that asked me, she said, Zach, I have a really hard time digging into people's pain points in the DMs. I can't really get them to open up, even though I know that they have these pain points and I'm looking for them to respond a certain way. I'm having a hard time getting them to open up so that way I can ask them for the call. And the first thing I told her is that in the DMs, it does not need to be that deep. Well, let me back up. I asked her then, I said, hey, once you get them on a call, do you have any problem opening up those pain points? Do you have any problem digging deep? And do you have any problem closing? She said, no, once we get them on the call, I can open them up. I can understand what the pain points are. I can get them to share those pain points, and then I can close, no problem. I just have a problem getting them to the call. And so I told her, said, your DM conversations don't need to be that deep. You don't need to figure out someone's entire life story. You don't need to bring someone to tears in the DM outreach. You don't need to open up and have them open up their entire, regrets and guilts and, pain points, especially if you're a stranger. You're not going to build that much trust and rapport with someone in the DMs for them to open up that much, especially if someone's, even as an extrovert, someone might not open that much, but someone who's an introvert, they're not going to open up to a total stranger like that. So I told her, I said, you need to keep it short and sweet, and you don't need to dig that deep. Keep it very surface there. And though that might seem shallow, it's only the step you need to take in order to get them onto the next call. And on that call, that's when you can dig deep and build that rapport and open them up. But you don't want to do that. Like, that's what the call is for, but you don't want to do that until you get them on the call. And so what you need to do, if you do that prematurely, you're actually going to scare them away and you're not going to get the call booked. Now, I asked her too, I said, how long are your conversations? She said that they're usually about 15 to 20 messages long. I said, that's way too long. You're trying to solve all the problems and get all the answers you need in the DMs. In the DMs, you're just going in for a call booking. Your DM conversation should be anywhere between 3 to 5 messages. Hey, what's up? How are you doing? Awesome. What are your goals? What challenges are you facing? Would you like some free advice? That's 4 messages. Sometimes you can get it in 3, sometimes you can get it in 5, but that's 4 messages. It does not need to be super deep. That is just to get them to the call, and that's when you can dig deep. And so she was having a hard time because she was trying to have this full conversation, in-depth conversation, and build all this rapport in the DMs. It's not what the DMs are for. The DMs are just a quick rapport building to get them booked onto the call. You can keep it shallow. That's totally fine. Awesome. You want to lose 10 to 15 pounds? We'll actually have some advice for that. Oh, you're struggling with knowing what to eat? Well, let me help you with that. Then on the call, you could say, well, how does that make you feel? How do you want to feel in the morning? What's motivating you to make this change? That's when you can start digging deeper and building that rapport. But the DM conversation, keep it simple, guys. It doesn't need to be that deep. Keep it fast and book those calls. Hope this helps, guys. Chat soon.